Dead Cells is a fast-paced, action-packed, and quite frankly, addictive game where you try your best to get as far into the game as you possibly can. You most certainly die and have to start over from the beginning. While this sounds like it could get repetitive, it actually does not. Levels are procedurally generated to an extent, and you hopefully come back with upgraded weapons that can now be obtained as well as improved stats.
What's this?
The graphics in this game are consistently great. Even the fast-paced parts look fantastic. I personally love the pixelated art style and how it's all executed. The text is sharp and clean, and the menu is well presented and easy to understand. Obtaining a scroll, the game's equivalent of a power-up, faces you with up to 3 options to upgrade your slots. Everything is color-coded, and as a result, the game allows you to grasp the concept right from the start.
Throughout the game, there are many paths that you can take, and this most definitely contributes to the game's fun factor. Dying over and over again allows the player to return with additional knowledge, from what weapon best suits them to how powerful the enemy or boss really is. This part of Dead Cells is the most fundamental to me, and without it would probably make the game a little more average. Maybe not though, because the combat is also very satisfying and addictive on its own.
There are many weapons at your disposal, and it can at times be tough to choose one over the other. You might prefer speed over power, or maybe a balance of both. Heck, you might be all about range or special stats. Well, you can get all of that here and more. After killing an enemy, you at times get blue orbs and coins which you can then use at shops that are scattered throughout the levels. At these shops, you can purchase items and weapons to form your own playstyle as you progress. The blue orbs are much harder to come by than the currency, but also more greatly impact the game in the long run.
Before reaching another area, you choose a few upgrades and brace yourself for increased difficulty. You almost always, however, feel prepared after drinking a free potion that refills all your health. It's important to note that there are also bosses to really test your skills. What do you get when you defeat those bosses? We wholeheartedly recommend the game, and think you should play it for yourself and find out. This video was a collaboration between my brother and I. While not an in-depth review, we wanted to simply give a recommendation for this great game. You should know that we've barely scratched the surface and think you should either look more into it or just go ahead and buy it now. At the end of my last video, I said I would post it again next month, but I decided against that, and you'll probably be seeing more from me in the near future. Thanks for watching, please leave a like and feel free to leave some constructive criticism in the comments before you go.